this crucial stage in a qualifier away from home, you need the experienced boys to be the
Be
ones
on
to
the
push
field.
out there. There's Antoine Semenyo, who has been brilliant for
Yeah.
Bournemouth this season.
Yeah.
He has to be for me. If I'm to ask, I'm asked about my 11. Antoine Semenyo must be the man in attack today. In fact, for my 11, I'll have Atizigi. But I refer to him as there's Atizigi in the house. But this is Atizigi will be in goal for Ghana.
Yeah.
Then at right back, I'll have Alidu the GOAT.
Yeah.
Seydou Alidu will be my right back.
Okay.
Gideon Mensah.
Ahead of Tariq Lamptey.
Yes.
Yeah, Tariq Lamptey for me.
African
I
football,
think
Tariq is
I
not
think
there yet. He'll
Tariq
be injured
Lamptey
in 2 minutes.
should come from the bench.
Mali for Bulino.
Yeah,
He needs Alidu, Seydou. Who can beat them with their strength.
I agree with you.
So Gideon Mensah will be on the left side. Centre back pair will be Jiku and of course Salisu and Jiku will be the centre pair for me. Midfield, I'll have Salis together with Thomas Partey. Sitting deep Partey with the freedom to move as and when he wants to. That's a 2. Then flanked on the wings by young, energetic speedsters with flair and skill who pass.
Hey.
So I have Osman Bukari.
Why do you come in the who pass?
I have Osman Bukari on one side, Enes Nyama on the other side. And then I'll have Mohamed Kudus playing behind
the striker.
In the 10th position.
Yeah.
That's my 11, if you ask
For
me.
me, I think he's the finisher
Benghazi.
for us.
Fantastic
I
squad.
think Kudus is the finisher for us. He's been phenomenal.
Well,
He's been the one.
I'm disappointed that you've left out Jordan Ayew.
Why disappointed?
Jordan Ayew is a top
Comparing
player.
Jordan, no.
He's a very experienced,
Yes.
He's
very
experienced.
experienced
He has
player.
experience, especially
But
in the
I am
national team
looking
compared
at
to
a progressive
Semenyo.
squad
Yeah.
in a game
And
you
then-
know that you cannot afford to lose.
Yeah, but
You
then
need a win.
we also need to hold on to the ball
You don't need it.
in this game.
You don't
No,
need
no,
it.
You
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
so?
no, no, no. You don't need
Well,
it.
If you score 1 or 2,
then
we
Jordan.
can bring it down, come and
Yeah.
hold and
I
delay
think
time.
you are not playing the Mali factor here. And,
No,
and
that's
I am
why. That's
telling
why
you,
initially I told you
we
it should be
need
the Papa
young,
game.
energetic.
young
Exactly. We
boys
don't need somebody
who can
holding on
attack
the
and
ball.
help in defending.
Yeah. So
But
Jordan
on the
shouldn't
counter,
start today.
because you see, you are playing against Mali, who attack us more.
Yeah.
Who attack
So
us
we
more?
obviously will sit deep. So what it means is that we must be swift in the counter attacks.
Right.
Don't need Jordan for that role.
You don't need.
Take away those 2 games. The win against Korea at the World Cup, the win against the win against the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Ghana has not won any competitive tournament, whatever game in the last 3 or so years.
Yeah.
Even though in qualifiers, we have had a number of wins in qualifying series. For the Nations Cup qualifiers, Ghana mostly won at home. You recall the Nations Cup qualifiers, Ghana won our games at home and drew on the road. We drew against CAR away. We drew with Angola in Luanda away. And we also drew against, I think, Namibia also away. And also against Madagascar away. We drew against all those teams. But in Ghana, we won all our games. So one thing is for sure. On the road or away matches, Ghana has been poor. Ghana has been unconvincing with our away fixtures for some time now.
And that's the table.
So it is not as though this Black Stars team, and the table currently on your screen is the current table in the Ghana group.
Yeah.
It's not as though our team is some wonderful, high-flying Black Stars team. No. Even though we admit that we have got some great names in there, which can compare to the names of yesteryears. Mohamed Kudus is flying high and playing some great football for West Ham in the Premier League. He might even make a move to a big club next season in the Premier League still. He's doing fantastically well. Partey Thomas is back in action for Arsenal and is playing well as well. Antoine Semenyo plays in the EPL and was impressive for Bournemouth.
Yes.
Make mention of all the players who are around the Black Stars team. Leicester are back in the EPL, partly because of the form of Fatah Uchahaku. Brilliant display from him in the championship. Kamal Dean has been around for quite a while. Very experienced campaigner and player. For the new boys who are on the team, they're all proving why they ought to be there. Francis Abu, Osman, and all others who are in this team together with Asante, Brandon Thomas Asante of West Bromwich Albion. They have, over the period, been impressive for their clubs. So yes, individually, they are good players. But as a team, in the last couple of years, we have not been awesome. So it is good to sometimes measure your expectations and don't be too expectant of a Black Stars team in action, especially when they are not playing in Ghana. Even though, yes, and there cannot be any excuses because I tie into that argument. This World Cup, we have said severally over the period, it's a crucial World Cup for Ghana and Ghanaians.
It looks like we are even playing the game because
I'm telling
we are the
you,
ones going. It's not
if
the
you
players
speak to Ghanaians
going.
out there, and those who know what's at
Ghanaians
stake,
will never
they
forgive
tell
them.
you.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake
This
here.
one,
Explain.
I said it's crucial for Ghana and Ghanaians.
And Ghanaians. The
You
thing
understand what I
is,
mean by
Ghanaians
that?
going for the World Cup, not the
Because
Black
it is
Stars.
a destiny-changing
World Cup. Oh, goodness.
We have
Oh,
been to
goodness.
Germany, we've been to South Africa, we've been to Qatar.
Yeah.
Qatar.
But this one is unique in its own right. It's the reason why every Ghanaian
Yeah.
who knows what is at stake is hoping this team can qualify for this World Cup. And if we're going to qualify as well, they should not take us in a group that will be based in Mexico anyway. It should be Canada and USA.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
It's as simple as that. But anyway,
But you
bottom
see-
line for me is that the game will be a very difficult game.
It's going to be a difficult day.
The
Like
Malian
you
side
said,
are washed in Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Dumbia, Sinayoko, and all those boys are brilliant.
and you see, the Malians have never been to the World Cup.
Absolutely.
They've never been to the World
Absolutely.
Cup. So that is where they are bringing their egg because they want to go.
Absolutely.
And they have the
And they
players.
have a chance.
They have the chance. And look at them. They are four. They have 4 points on the table. So, but for me, I'm also thinking with Comoros, for instance, they played all they played is
they played
home
2
games.
matches, yeah,
yeah, they
home, and
played
they
home
won the
games.
2.
Yeah. So now they are going away. If they play there, they are also not so good away.
Forget about Comoros.
No, what I'm saying is, if we try to make it against Mali and
Yeah,
Comoros,
you
because they'll maybe
forget about Comoros.
we should think about
Oh,
ourselves.
I'm telling you, Comoros will not be in a position. They will fall down.
Exactly.
along the
They
way.
will fall
not
down.
be-
So that's why we need to try.
The main threat is Mali. And possibly CAR. Because in the last AFCON qualifiers, CAR nearly
Yeah.
beat Ghana to that slot to qualify for the Nations Cup. I recall we had to rely on that late goal in
Goal.
Kumasi
Yeah.
from NSC and want to ensure we qualified as the winners of that group. So I'm saying that
I mean, they won yesterday as well.
they won yesterday.
Yesterday,
They have
yeah.
a chance.
Yeah,
So they are
yeah.
currently on 4 points.
They are 4
so
points.
they are even ahead of us. So they are currently lying third.
Yeah.
And Ghana is now lying fifth.